I'm even doing face masks. This episode, I'm going to be focused on quite a few different things. One of them is kindness. Now, I feel like I'm quite a kind person, but I could definitely be more kind, and if being more generous with my time can help other people, then I'm all for it. Also, we're going to be focusing on wealth, increasing revenue for the business I run called gogodisco.co.uk. What we do is we provide DJs and entertainers
Please keep left.
Gotta keep left.
300 yards
Okay.
onto the A1036.
I will do. So we're looking at increasing revenues with them. And to do that, I've got a meeting now with a gentleman called Owen, who's a guitarist in York. He's got some fantastic connections for other guitarists and venues. So we're going to see if we can kind of grow the live side of our business.
Now keep left.
I am keeping left. I haven't got a name for the sat nav. I think I'll call it Sarah Sat Nav. Yeah. I've also got a meeting tomorrow evening with a gentleman called Callum.
Prepare to turn right.
Oh, right. With Callum, who's a saxophone player, and we've been adding the saxophone players to our DJ sets, our house DJ sets, for a while now at Go Disco, and it's going great. Really great way of really adding extra texture to an evening. But what we're not able to do is grow it very much because I don't really have a good network of sax players, so hopefully he's going to help us grow our sax part of our business, so that'll be good. And I've got another meeting this week with a new venue. So they're wanting to add a weekly event, maybe live music or something else. So we've got a discussion with them to see how we can help give them some entertainment on a weekly basis.
Turn right in 300 yards onto Tower Street, onto the destination road.
Great, I'm going to move right now and turn right. So all going well, it's going to be a really good episode and I hope you enjoy it. Bye. All those meetings were a great success, so my wealth is looking so much better than it was. I've even managed to do a couple of gigs. I've not been overly impressed with my weight loss last week, especially as such a great first week. So I think it's probably, obviously, it's too many calories in. Although I'm eating fairly healthy, I need to really think about reducing the amount of food that I eat. I'm gonna have to start fasting, I think, for a bit. It's supposed to be good for lots of different reasons, you're fasting. Hey, look at that table. Hey, look at that worktop. God, I'm bloody good. And so I'm going to have some stock through the day today, just to kind of keep me going. Hey, do you know how to open these cubes? You think you've got to rip them, but you don't. What you do is you kind of crush them, and it makes like a... Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let me try the other one. Okay, let me try. What you do is you crush them. Let's try it at a corner. Crush them, and that still didn't work either. It's supposed to like open up into a bag shape. Okay. Alright, fine, that didn't work. So anyway, quite high salt content in this. You've got to watch out for your sodium levels. But at least it's not got caffeine like a coffee has. Put a bit of cold water in that. That'll keep me going for a little bit through the morning. Right, welcome to Dean Delonix, Self, Health and Wealth, episode 3. I've had a few people say things like, hey, when you're cooking food, you don't show us what you're doing. I keep forgetting, so I'm trying to be really frugal with the cooking that we do, so I like things like chicken legs because they're dead cheap and they've got loads of great protein on them. Bit of fat, but at least we're still being frugal. We can't fill it every day. And then I buy things like the wonky veg, like the wonky peppers. I like courgettes and garlic. And I put simple things together like this. So frugal one-pot cooking for the family. Great, because time's always of the essence. Because obviously I'm working now. I've got spending time with the family, doing the school runs, doing the shopping. I've got loads of meetings going on the next few days. So I just put together a bunch of veg that was cheap, like celery, tomatoes. I've got some garlic mushrooms. A lot of it was an offer in Lidl, to be fair. Some chicken legs. I'm not going to season it because my little boy doesn't really like a lot of the flavours. So I'm going to keep it plain for now and cook it. And then when we dish it out, we'll season it. So a bit of olive oil on top. And I'll put that in for low and slow for about an hour. Maybe an hour and 5 because my oven takes a bit to warm up. But it comes out great. I'll show you what it looks like when it's come out. Bye. There you go. That's after an hour. Look at that. Gotta put some coriander on top just to make it look nicer in the picture because it burnt a little bit. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Imagine my wife coming home from work to that. She'd be well happy. So I've got quite a few bits done today. I've got my songs ready for the weekend. Finished my accounts. And I was gonna have a rest. And then my friend Shakira said, get yourself to the gym. And I'm on this step machine. Hey Shakira. She's a nightmare. She does like 40 minutes on that thing. What am I now? About 5 minutes. Kills you, man. Anyway, wish me luck. Right, I'm back from the gym and I'm absolutely knackered. Shakira has made me go on that step machine again thing and it's absolutely killed me, but I suppose that's a good sign. So I put these down here. I've had quite a productive day actually, so I went shopping. So I got myself a nice new waist jacket and shirts because remember, the clothes maketh the man. So I'm gonna look really nice this weekend because my gigs are coming back. Really glad about that. There's my mess from earlier where I've been rehearsing all my songs ready to entertain people. So I've got a private wedding on Friday up in Richmond and Saturday I'm in Garforth at the Yard. So I'm looking forward to that. If you're anywhere near Garforth, just make sure you come and see me. Actually, I won't put this video out until after the gig, so sorry about that. But I will put some footage on the gig. Now I'm going to do some cooking. So a lot of people have been saying, just kind of show us what you do in your cooking. This one is going to be a soup. Now soups are good for me because I like to get that feeling that I've eaten something filling. But if you go for like a Chinese style soup, you'll find that it's not actually got many calories. It's very stock worthy, quite salty, so be careful. But I'll show you what I do. It's a little bit complicated. Well, it's not complicated. There's just a lot of ingredients. Right, so this is the kind of stuff that you're going to need. You want some nice sauce, some nice hot sauce. You're going to need some kind of white rice vinegar or some sort of vinegar. I've even used regular white vinegar before. You want some soy sauce. Remember, this is all the cheap stuff. This is the cheap stuff. I picked this up in Aldi. Or was it Lidl? I can't remember now, but it was really cheap. Really nice seasoning. It's just like dried up vegetables, I guess. I picked this up somewhere. Was it the pound shop or something? But that's really good. It's got that chilies, Chinese salt and pepper sort of style stuff. White pepper's always important. Now, this is the most expensive stuff. What a rip-off. And I don't even know if this tastes any good. So, this is called saffron. Now, try not to spend any money in this. You know when your mum's going to the shop or like your missus or something and say, do you want anything? So yeah, just pick me up some saffron and then they can pay for it and they won't notice how much it is when it comes on the bill. And some stock, so some nice stock cubes. So I'm going to make a really good simple stock. I'm going to start adding some ingredients. I'm going to add some peppers. Not going to add all this. I'm going to cook something else later as well. I'm going to add some peppers and mushrooms, onions. I'm going to add a little bit of broccoli, only in very small thin slices. And I've got some chicken left over in the fridge I'm going to put in it. I'm going to thicken it with some corn flour. But it's all these flavours coming together. Oh, and I've got some chilies. Really good bird's eye chilies, really hot. They're going to flavour the whole thing. Right, first thing I'm putting in is chopped up thinly, chopped up yellow pepper. Spring onions in. Chopped garlic and chopped ginger. Right, I put some bird's eye chilies in. Put quite a bit in. So, you know, you can put just a small amount in. Or just put a lot in. I don't care, I'm not your dad. Do what you want. hot sauce, fried rice vinegar, soy sauce, Fellini, Fellini, Fellini. Okay, that's probably too much of that as well. See, when you do it, you should really try and measure. I'm just throwing stuff in. I know what I'm doing. Because it's my dish. Because it's my dish and I can do what I want. But I just think that's too much. So I need to put more water in. Let's go boil the kettle. I didn't have any leftover chicken in the fridge at all. I had leftover sausages. And I had some leftover prawns. So what I did is I just threw the prawns in. They are frozen, but it says you can eat, from frozen. So they'll just cook in that and just defrost and cook hopefully. And I put me chopped up sausages in. I don't know, I don't care. I'm gonna add some more water because I think I added too much of the Fellini. And I'm gonna add some corn flour. And I might do an egg drop. I don't know, we'll see what it tastes like afterwards. Just a bit of fun, isn't it? Okay. I think this is gonna work. Egg drop, baby, egg drop. Wonder if I was Chinese in a past life. And a sprinkle of coriander. Rightio, so Chinese leftover soup. Wow. I'm sure I get some prawn. There we go. With too many noodles and too much saffron. Get a bit more coriander on top of that. So focusing on my health has done really well, so that's going to be another good score. You can even hear it in my voice. I just sound a bit happier, but it's not all been good. There's been some downsides as well, so we're going to talk a little bit about myself. Morning. So today is my first day back as a wedding entertainer, which has got a range of different emotions with it. So I'm really pleased for my clients, the Swales. And we were going to do DJ work, but obviously with the lockdown still in operation, we can only do some live music. I'm going to make it as special as I can for them. I spent a lot of time rehearsing. I've checked all the equipment out. It's all great. One thing is, I tried on my tuxedo that I've not worn for 18 months. And it's tight, it's tight enough. I cried a little bit because I just felt, all this extra work I've been doing over 4 weeks, losing weight and just getting in shape and eating this stuff and no drink and, no fun. Well, I am having fun actually. But, it still hasn't made much an effect on my body, which just shows how much I've let myself go and how long it's going to take to fix. I've had some ups and downs. I mean, I fell off my bike, and I cycled once this week, and I fell off, and I've damaged and buckled the wheel, and it really kind of hurt my ego. It didn't hurt me physically too much. I did it on the road. I could have got bloody killed. But basically, what happened? My gears were playing up, so I was really trying to rag the gear into third. I pulled it so much, I pulled the actual handlebar sleeve off, trying to rag it, and then obviously I fell. It wasn't too bad. I mean, there was a family walked past me and didn't ask me if I was okay when I was on the floor. That kind of pissed me off. That's the kind of thing that I would do. Just be kind to people. So, what's new? Not had many interviews this week. Got one with Catherine. I really want to do something to be kind to people, offer my services a bit better. So, we'll see how that goes. Off to the gym again today, even though I'm fucked from last night, yesterday. I'm going again because it's absolutely imperative I burn as many calories as possible. Imperative. I'm eating quite a big portion here because this is all I'm going to be able to eat through the day. Because I've got the wedding. I'm starting singing at 4 o'clock. Got to be there for 2. I'll be singing different stages through the day. I don't want to be eating when I'm singing. Finish at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to come home, maybe get a bite to eat there. And as luck would have it, later on that day, I came upon a post on Facebook from Kelly at the New Travellers Rest in Crossgates. She's asking for someone to help provide food for the homeless on Monday. Vicky and the team there at the New Travellers Rest have been doing some amazing things to provide shelter, food and clothing for the homeless. So I'm going to help them out on Monday. You'll see that in my next video. If you like what you see, please subscribe and leave a comment, and I really look forward to next week's episode.